Alrighty, everybody, welcome back to Monkey Hero Adventures. Right where we left off last time, we just finished Hawk Manor, and we're about to talk to Ursendel. We're going to do some more main scenario quests and keep going on right now with our ninja here, Monkey Hero. Alright, let's see what Ursendel has to say now that we have killed Lady Amandine. You have returned. What sights awaited you within the manor? What was become of Lady Amandine? You must tell me all. So she went so far as to consort with devils. What would that I could have done more to prevent her fall? May she finally find peace in the beyond. I know not whether the masked men you encountered are the same pair that first led my lady astray, but 'tis plain that they are the same vile brood. Should the chance e'er present itself, promise me that you will visit upon them tenfold the woe that they have brought upon others. But who am I to speak of punishment? By my silence, I allowed I know not how many innocent young women to die in unspeakable circumstances. It matters not wherefore, though misplaced loyalty, cowardice, or both, I am an abettor to a gross crime. I will surrender myself to the authorities and accept whatever punishment they deem just. I only pray to the gods will have mercy on my soul. Alrighty, but time to go back to Minfilia and tell her what has been going on. Let's go here and get our Vesper Bay Aether tickets here. Alright, here we go. Welcome back, Monkey. Full glad I am to see you have safely returned. Tell me, how fared your sojourn in the Twelveswood? Well, there's this chick, she was killing fools, crazy bitch. Two of La Habrea's minions, and they sought to measure your strength, by their own admission. The devils taunt us. It is beyond doubt, then, the Ascians have begun to move in earnest. Would that we know to what end. Yet I will not bemoan our plight. Thanks to your tireless efforts, we are at least aware of the encroaching darkness. Alas, we can only do so much. It is clear to me now that the Scions are too few to protect the realm against this threat unaided. We must needs alert the three nations to the presence of this elusive enemy, and recommend that they heighten their vigil. There is no shortage of misery in the world that the Ascians might exploit. We have an arduous struggle against us. Yet, come what may, we may not allow ourselves to become lost to hope, for that is precisely what the enemy desires. We have gleaned all we can from the information available to us. Let us set this investigation aside for the present. Another matter has arisen that requires your attention. Let me know when you're ready to be briefed, and I will summon the others. Summon away. Let's go. Alright, let me see here. I'm rocking a high level 34, so that weapon copper is useless. Wrath of the Titan. Let's go.
The Maelstrom requests our assistance.
Concerning the kobolds they sent such copious notes on, I presume?
Yes. And no. It has more to do with their findings, which portend a peril far greater than any beast tribe.
What sort of peril?
The worst kind. A tribe of kobolds in the vicinity of Limsa Lominsa has reawakened Titan. Our task will be to slay the primal. The Maelstrom have sworn support for the endeavor. They are no strangers to the havoc kobolds can wreak.
Years before the Grand Company's reformation, two primals, Leviathan and Titan, chanced to converge upon the sea wall, wreaking untold devastation. There, by the grace of the Navigator, were the mercenaries Merlvip hired able to fend them off. Yet it did not take long for the beast tribes to regroup, and they summoned their primals once more.
Thankfully, their second coming was decidedly short-lived, but that is beside the point. So long as tormented souls will them to exist, the realm will never be rid of primals.
The Maelstrom has kept a watchful eye upon the beast tribes, and the kobolds in particular, ever since. Which brings us to the matter at hand.
Unlike Ifrit, we know scarcely anything of Titan. Unfortunately, the only force known to have bested him, the modestly named Company of Heroes, disbanded 5 years since, and mercenaries are not in the habit of keeping chronicles.
Expect the worst. The Maelstrom's help is of course appreciated, but even if we had their whole armada at our disposal, we could still find ourselves overmatched. A pity the kobolds lack the gentle sensibilities of the sylphs. A peaceful resolution would be more than welcome. The echo will not avail you this time, I fear. If you are to survive, your steel must needs speak for you. No one would think you a coward were you to decline.
So you will accept? Thank you.
We can't very well send him to Limsa Lominsa without Y'shtola, can we, Minfilia?
May I ask that of you, Y'shtola?
I never thought it in question.
Ever reliable. Very well. We will spare no effort to win victory. You may count on the full support of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. And all not afield will aid the fight from afar. Thancred, Ida, go to the Grand Companies. Tell them of our plight and solicit their support. Urianger, send word to the students of Baldessian, and Alfino if you would. Papalimo, compile all the information we have on Titan, little though it may be. You will be apprised of the tactical situation when you reach the Sailor's Ward. Provision yourself for the journey. May you walk in the light of the crystal.
Alrighty. Let's head over and talk to Rashant Rakiki over there at the Afgaso. Hail, adventurer, and welcome to Maelstrom Command. If you wish to know more about our enlisting, speak with a personnel officer, unless you're the guest that we were told to expect. Forgive me, sir. To business, then. It was as we told the antecedent, the kobolds have once again summoned Titan, a little over a moon ago, and we began to observe the beastmen moving south in increasing numbers from Ogremoro. Our scouts subsequently confirmed the object of their aggression. Crystals, fodder for their fell primal. Thank you, High Commander. You may leave the rest to me. Word has spread of your accomplishments, Monkey. On behalf of Limsa Laminsa, I thank you for heeding our call. Forgive the lack of forewarning. High Commander Admiral wished to address Monkey personally. We are no strangers to conflict. Long have the Sahagin and the kobolds plagued our people. Nor is this the first time that we have had to address the primal threat. In the past, when Titan rose to threaten the peace, it was to the company of heroes we turned. But long have they disbanded, and we must look to other brave souls blessed within the strength to face this foe. So it is we turn to the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, confident in the belief that you are Limsa's best hope. I hope you are right. Yet the situation is far from simple. The kobolds are not prone to unprovoked aggression. Did the Thalassocracy not make a pact with the beastmen that each would keep to their own lands, and that no blood would be shed? And was it not the Laminsans who violated this agreement, dissatisfied with their lot? Shall we then condemn the beastmen for defending their homes? Even a pirate must one day reap what she has sown. I would advise you to choose your words with greater care, Lady Y'shtola. Stand down, High Commander. She has the right of it. And the wrong is mine. Freely I do claim it. Yet it makes little difference. Remorse will not shield us from Titan's wrath. Or would you have us fall upon our swords? My apologies, Admiral. The safety and security of Limsa Laminsa's citizenry are, of course, a paramount concern. Already, we have observed disruptions in the flow of the Aether further inland. The effects will be felt here in the city ere long. I ask much of you, I know, but the need is great. Can I count on your help, Monkey? Yeah, of course. You have my thanks, along with the full support of the Maelstrom. I await good tidings. That the kobolds should summon Titan demonstrates they are no longer amenable to negotiation. This being the case, we needs to prepare for conflict. Before we meet Titan in the field, however, it would be wise to learn all we can of our foe, and I can think of no better source of information than the mercenaries who defeated him once before. The company of heroes may be no more, but several of its former members still live. It is said that one of them is employed at the Greyfleet Mills in Lower Lenosha. Quite why a mercenary should choose to become a miller, I do not know. When you find him, mayhap you could ask him for me. I, meanwhile, shall seek his fellows. Speak with Tractorum. Okay. Yeah, let's see here. Lay down your burden, son. Come drain a pint with me. We'll have a grand old time. Find your lass or three. You gonna say something, Venture, or just keep staring? You want up at the company of heroes? Ah, hells. Price of bleeding fame. Can't a miller mill in peace no more? Still seeing as you come all this way, I suppose it wouldn't hurt to oblige you. Consider yourself lucky, mate. Old Tractum as the best was the company's best axeman. Now, what was it you wanted to know? Ha! So you want to hear the tale of how the company of heroes bested the primal, do you? Let me guess. You mean that bastard Titus, eh? Oh, if he only had been there to see it. 'Twas a mighty struggle like the legends of old. Me and the boys fought him for 3 days and nights, we did. The ground trembled with every step Titus took. And we hit you, boy. It felt like a cannonball to the gut. Ugh, just like that. Oi, what's that look for? I'm a goddamn hero. I'll have you know. The people around here sing me praises. Don't tell me you only care about learning the secret tactics we used to beat old Titus. Well, too bad, because now I'm not feeling charitable. If you're so damn desperate, why'd you do me a favor and kill those rats that have made a nest by the windmill just south of here? Aye, do that and we'll talk. Seems fishy. I killed the Rat King. Yeah, so the beasts are dead, are they? Nice work, Venture. Save me the hassle of... never mind. What? You still asking about how we beat Titus? I don't know, Venture. It was a pretty risky strategy. The kind only a veteran of 10-score battles could rely upon. I want to teach you, I truly do, but unless you prove you got what it takes to face that fat bastard, I can't in good conscience tell you a damn thing. At the very least, you need to be capable of slaying, say, a Goobu. Come to think of it, that ain't a bad idea. Them creatures have a taste for the flour milled here, so you ought to have no trouble finding one in the vicinity. Of course, I ain't asking you to cut one down quick as a skilled axeman like myself. But any road, why don't you try heading due west here, standing the lookout, cause a Goobu comes calling. Slay it, and I might consider telling you more about old Titus. Alrighty. Yeah, you again. Then that Goobu that was harassing the millers is dead? Didn't think you had it in you, Adventure. Still, you took forever and a day to get that job done. I'm still not sure if I should tell you our secrets. But I'd tell you a secret upside your damn head. So, as I was saying, I still don't know if you got what it takes to face Titus. Maybe if you slew, Tractum, you in here drinking again? If you are, that Goobu better be dead. Oh, it's dead, Chief. You have my word on that. Cleave the beast's skull in two with my trusty axe, I did. Is that a fact? What will your friend here say if I ask him? He'll vouch for me, of course. Ain't that right, friend? Tell me true. Was it Tractum who slew the Gubu, or was it you? Chief, what are you saying? It's me, Tractum, the finest axeman ever to serve in the company of heroes, the legendary mercenaries who slew that bastard Titus. Titus? Titus? Who in the seven hells is Titus? Some primal you fought in a drink-sodden dream? The company of heroes slew Titan, you bloody half-wit. We'll see, Titus was what me and the lads used to call him. That's the biggest load of Sahagin shit I ever heard. Both of you, outside. We'll learn the truth the Laminson way. Tractum, if you didn't slay that Gubu, you may consider your contract revoked. Alright, you know the rules. First man to smash his boulder will be judged as a Gubu Slayer. And don't even think about trying to kill me. That's cheating. Who picked these boulders? They're nothing alike. Ah, hell's with it. Let the contest begin. Chump. Alright, I admit it. I lied about being in the company of heroes. But I'm begging you, Chief, please don't dismiss me. I've learned my lesson. Honest, I have. Save your blubber and Tractum. Gods, I should have known. Mercy, please. I didn't want to deceive you, I swear. It's just that I keep getting turned away by all the folk I asked for work, and I panicked. See, the last job I had was at Costa del Sol, and there was this grizzled marauder everyone treated like royalty. When I heard he was a captain in the company of heroes, I finally understood why. I was being serious when I said I was one of them, but you went and believed me. I wasn't being serious, but you went and believed me, so I, you know. Look, his name was Whiskey, alright? What Whiskey? He'll tell you how to defeat Titus, or whatever the hell's that thing's name is. That's what you wanted, ain't it? So come on, then. Tell the chief to forgive me. It's only fair. Look, man. I would not forgive him. But I don't really get to make that choice. But I'm going to Costa del Sol. Talk to old Waistcoat. Pardon. You wish to slay the Lord of Crags? We must slay him, Captain. The people of Linsum and Linz are depending upon us. You fancy yourself heroes then, just like in the tales? Be not so quick to judge. Long have I labored for the well-being of you and yours, and my associate here has bathed in Ifrit's hellfire and lived. He is blessed with a power that protects him from primal influence. Thus he was able to lay low the Lord of Inferno. We know full well the risks and have taken every possible precaution. We lack only the knowledge of how to enter Titan's lair. Pray be so good to grant us the boon of your wisdom, so we shall be on our way. A man who can't be tempered. Useful. but it will not be enough. It is true that the company of heroes fought and felled primals, but each victory is bought with the lifeblood of brave men and women. And Titan was the worst we faced. Aye, we defeated him, in the end, but he took from us some of the very best. Even if you possess the power you claim, I have no reason to believe you will succeed. Believe what you will, we mean to try. Though our lives be forfeit, we will not abandon Limsa to the wrath of Titan. You are passionate, I'll grant you that, and you deserve better than the greeting I gave you, but I will not send you into Ogremoro on a whim. To be plain, I do not wish to see you give your lives in vain. At the very least, I must have assurances that you are more than common adventurers. I oversee security for Master Gedgeru's estates. Perhaps you can demonstrate your abilities by attending to one of our... Ye gods, man, have you heard nothing I've said? We have no time to perform trivial tasks. The enemy is at the gates. Do you imagine words can sway me, girl? If you dislike my conditions, you are more than welcome to find your own way into Ogremoro. Though it pains me to admit it, I fear we have no choice but to acquiesce to this man's demands. Yet much remains to be done if we are to best Titan. Forgive me, but I must ask you to undertake this task alone. I will use this time to see to the remaining preparations. Leaving the dirty work to others, are we? Very well. Pray do whatever this good captain bids, however trifling. Remember, the fate of Limsa hangs in the balance. Master Gedgeru's requests can be more demanding than you realize. Before I set you to your true task, I would like you to verify that this won't be a waste of my time. A Nyx has recently been seen prowling the beach to the east. As you can imagine, my master does not want large slimy creatures anywhere near his lands. The beast is cunning. You should have no difficulty luring it out with a herring. Slay the Nyx, return to me. Oh, don't forget to bring me a leg as proof of the kill. Easy peasy, Nyx down. Well, did you seal the deal with the Nyx? Lest you think me overcautious for testing you in this way, you should know that we had an incident not long ago. A foolish young employee was dismissed for lying about his past. He claimed to have served in the company of heroes, but I knew for a fact he did not. Anyway, now that that pointless busy work is finished, I shall give you a challenge as befits your talents. 2 highly distinguished individuals are scheduled to visit Costa del Sol in the near future. Master Gedgeru wishes to welcome them with an elaborate banquet. But while money is no object, not everything Master Gedgeru desires can be so easily purchased. Is it to be an extremely exotic feast? And so, Monkey, your mission is to seek out and obtain the rare ingredients our chef requires. Naturally, such fine dining must be accompanied with a suitable wine. By suitable, I mean the very best there is. That, however, can wait for the time being, as I believe you have enough on your plate as it is. It'll be a long and arduous journey, but you need not toil alone. Many of the mercenaries who once served under my command still live, and they will guide you on your quest. For the first ingredient, I would have you travel to the South Shroud and speak with Landendel at Camp Tranquil. What? Do you mean to tell me that you cannot afford to waste time as your associate did? Adventurer, if you have not the endurance to complete the mission, How do you expect me to believe that you can outlast the Lord of Crags? Either do it or don't. I have work to do. Do you require assistance, adventurer? So, this is the one who would challenge Titan. I've been expecting you, monkey. The ingredient you speak is the egg of a giant adamantoise. The method of acquisition should be obvious. You steal it from the beast's nest, of course. Simple in theory, but difficult in execution. Most who try die in the attempt. Will I help you get it? You amuse me. I will not jeopardize my position by openly assisting you. From me, you will receive only information. What you do with it is your choice. Let me be clear. This business between you and me and the captain must remain a secret. See, I don't regret my time with the company in the slightest. Traveling the world, meeting interesting people, killing them. It was all jolly good fun. Alas, Gridanians are, by and large, an unforgiving lot. Ditto here being a rare exception. I've had to go to great lengths to ensure that I am seen as a model citizen, with no taste for drinking, whoring, gambling, and all those other activities I so dearly miss. So understand that if you ruin my little charade by wagging your tongue, I'll fashion a noose with your entrails and hang you from the nearest heavens pillar. Well, what are we waiting for? There's a perfectly good adamantoise egg in a nest to the east here, just ripe for the taking. Now that I expect you to live, not that I expect you to live long enough to claim it. The mother never strays far from the child, and you will surely be attacked the moment you lay hands upon the egg. Oh, there will be other heroes, monkey. You do not need to challenge Titan. Abandon your quest, or your corpse will rot in this swamp. Man, I ain't scared of no fucking turtle. I'm gonna take that turtle's babies. And if mama wants to get sassy, then I'm gonna have to kill that mama too. Which is really sad, but I'm gonna have to do it. I'm sorry, mama. Oh man. Here you go, sir. I thought you might have the good sense to leave this place, but your continued presence, I take it you intend to persevere to the bitter end. Haha, such bravery, such recklessness. That will serve you well against Titan. Leave the egg with me. I'll see he gets to the captain. You should make haste to southern Thanolin. In Forgotten Springs, you will find a man named Uada Nun. He will be your next guide. Safe travels, monkey. Alrighty, so I did not open that one yet, so we'll have to go to Little Migo and then travel south to attune to Forgotten Springs. Whee! think I can go through the red labyrinth on this side. I think. I'm not positive. I guess we find out. I know on one side you can. I don't know if you can go on this side or the other side. I don't know. It looks like there's a door on either side, so. Oh, what's up, man? Can I go through? Thank you. That was nice of him. Oh, I don't want that mount. It feels slow. Uncle. Just like that, we're here. What's up, man? State your business, adventurer. Ha, so this is the one Whiskot sends me. I haven't the foggiest what he sees in you. And until I do, you will receive no aid from me. Persistent bugger. Very well, let's have a look at you. You've seen your share of battle, there's no mistaking that. And you did manage to obtain that adamantoise egg. However, that was not more than a display of brute force and blind courage. The Noon I once fought also believed that his strength would save him. He was wrong, and now I am Noon. Many years ago, I joined the company of heroes to hone my skills. Instead of challenging my predecessor before I was ready, even when I was young, I understood that victory goes to the patient, the cunning, and the pragmatic. And that is why I claimed my position, and is why I still hold it. And it is why I will not help an unproven whelp. The children of the sands do not offer aid to strangers. To do so is a sign of weakness. However, if you are recognized as a skilled hunter in your own right, it would be permissible to assist you. Across the desert east lies an Amalja encampment. There dwells a warrior renowned for both his strength and guile. To even face this Amalja in battle, you must first find a way to lure him away from his encampment. This will be your test, to draw out and defeat the veteran. For this, I will offer you no advice, only this worn spear. Why, you ask? You will have to solve that riddle yourself. Now go, slay this old warrior, and bring me his necklace. Easy. Let's go, Paisa. I figured I'm right there. I might as well get some seals. Dun, 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 dun.
Easy peasy. These company of warriors are really easy when you're like 10 levels higher than you're supposed to be, because experience is easy now. Alright. Here's the necklace, bro.
Tell me, adventurer, is our old nemesis dead? It is a fine necklace, as befits a veteran of countless battles. It will make an excellent trophy. The spear, it belonged to one of his brothers. I knew when he spied it from afar, he would be unable to resist venturing outside the encampment to see for himself. Did you discern my intent, or was it dumb luck, I wonder? Either way, you impress me, adventurer. I should tell you of the ingredient you seek.
Oh, really? Well, that's very nice of you.
A shame we did not meet when I was still in the company of heroes. You would have made a fine recruit. But no point in dwelling on what cannot be. You have a Welwick worm to hunt. Sandworms slither brazenly across the desert dunes, but Welwick worms are far fewer in number. Rarity breeds demand, and so their meat is highly prized as a delicacy. The only way to catch your quarry is to entice it with something it cannot resist. These worms prey on smaller creatures of the Sagoli. A freshly slaughtered angler carcass should be my choice of bait. There is an area teeming with anglers to the east. I will mark it on your map along with the location where Welwick worms are most frequently sighted. Be warned, the blood will drive the worm into a feeding frenzy. If your skills are lacking, it will devour you as well.
Well, they're not gonna be lacking, dude. I level 39 ninja. Let's go, monkey hero. Duh. Going to get the worm meat. Oh my goodness. The unscalable dune. Wow, I almost didn't make it. The ingredient is done. Well, you look well. Have you caught your quarry then? Look at that. Your skills as a hunter rival those of our best. I applaud your success, monkey. The meat you need will be heavily smoked before I ship it to Westgate. Worry not, you have my word that he will receive it in time for the banquet. You must be eager to attain the third ingredient. I regret to say that I know not of its location. For the nonce, you should return to Costa del Sol and seek Westgate's counsel. But hold a moment. Since you will be meeting the captain once again, there is something I would like you to deliver to him for me. Is it his balls in your mouth? The captain was always fond of his brandy wine. I would be grateful if you should deliver it on my behalf. I was a reckless, angry youth when I first joined the company, and we would have been well within his rights to cast me out. Everything I have owed to his wisdom and generosity. I, Waistcoat, was a firm yet fair teacher, an expert molder of men, and I suspect that is still the case now. Please give him my regards, Monkey. Well met, Monkey. Lando and Old Nas both spoke highly of you. Well, what brings you here today? Ah, my favorite. I shall have to thank the nun personally. Now, you have but one ingredient left. Fortunately, you'll not have to travel to Aldenard this time to obtain it. Truth be told, I never intended you to collect this last ingredient. Brayflox, my old quartermaster, wished to bring it to Costa del Sol herself. However, not long ago she sent word that there's been some trouble at the Longstop, that the delivery would be delayed indefinitely. She told me nothing of the incident herself, but I fear the situation may be dire. Though I would like nothing more to aid her myself, I have no choice but to turn to you and your allies. Make haste to Hidden Falls Dock and speak with Oza Nun. He will direct you to Raincatcher Gully, where Brayflox and her people have made their home. Damn. Okay, I do have to actually go talk to the person and use the ferry. I can't just teleport even though I've already been over there. Because we've had to go into our next dungeon, ladies and gentlemen. And you know what that means. NPC dungeon. Oh, Kobold, calm yourself down. I'm not gonna kill your god yet. What's the hurry, Venture? Something happening over at the Gabi settlement. I don't know why he's so eager to help a bunch of beastmen, but go and talk to the skipper over yonder, and she'll ferry you to Raincatcher Gully. Tonguey flaps of Waistcoat by be reaching ears of Brayflox. Uplander has come for tasty fresh Gabi treats, yes? Quest prize for Uplander deep in Longstop. Flighty beast chase Gabi flock from homes. Gabi flock needs goodly Uplander gives safety to Longstop with much hand lending. Oh, okay. Okay, Brayflox, all talks. No problem. What we got now? Thaumaturge, Conjurer, Marauder. Gotcha. I mean, I can't switch these out. Of course not. Alright, let's go. Pretty sure this dungeon will be our last thing for this video. We'll save it at the end here. And yeah, we'll pick up right where we left off in the next one after this, which should take us to that Titan fight, yeah. And as we move into the level 40s, and I can finish our ninja quests and really start getting to the meat and potato of the stories. It's going to be really good. I hope I get some cool good gear here. Kind of boost me up a little bit. That'd be nice. I got the gloves. I might get some other pieces. You're burning Cyclone and me, sir. That's not okay. And boss number 2 is down. Hey, more mage gear that I don't need. That was sarcasm. I don't want mage gear. It would appear that they cut off the route we used to use. Again, most of these old dungeons, they definitely streamlined, especially for doing with the NPCs, so it's not surprising that this one also had its route changed. A lot of people would just go down the right, would skip most of the stuff, and whatnot. Oh, for sake of opening the fucking map, let's go. Well, the map's open. Is there still a treasure chest over here? It used to be. It used to be like a little fight thing over here with a light dude. There's a chest. Apparently that's gone now, so that's not a thing anymore. Okay. Still do have this one last pull right here, right before the third little boss. There's some good stuff. Alright. Of course, what I already have is better. Alright. Wait, is it? How is that better? It's like tank stuff. I know it's like... It's an extra dex. Extra termination, extra bite. Yeah, this is better. Yeah. Alright, last little part here. Put a little stress on the tank. Let's go. Man, I'm dozing off a little bit here in Brayflox. Kind of hard on these higher dungeons when you're doing damage because the NPCs are a little bit trash. There used to be a chest down here with this coral. Is it still back down there? Or are we going down here for nothing? I don't see it down here. Well, another waste of time, unfortunately. So they took away a lot of the chests, but they left all the little areas. Alrighty, final boss time. He's back. definitely different. Oh, they got rid of the healing mechanic altogether. He used to, when he did toxic vomit, he would spit on a random person and would leave a pool of poison that healed the boss if he was being tanked in it. Interesting. That's all gone now. Okay. Alright, boys, we got this. He's under 50%. Let's go. Got him. And level 40. Get out of here, biatch. Oh, now learn assassinate. More battle mage. Said old Brayflox SSA here. Psh, psh. Goodly Uplander has thanks of Gobbyflox. Fighty Beast was tricksty foe, but Uplander outwitted with plans making. Uplander had goodly head for fighty think. Brayflox happy gives tasty fresh gobby treats to clever Uplander. Cheese is stinky sweet gobby treat. Special make with secret gobby hearts. No party complete without gobby gouda. Brayflox ever say. I gather you solved Brayflox's little problem. By the gods, that unholy stench. This is, definitely goblin cheese. Judging from the smell, this should be quite flavorful. How's it made? It's best you remain ignorant of such things. I still remember when I learned what kind of milk they use. Ugh. Alrighty, I think, yeah, we'll keep going. Bravo, monkey. Thanks to you, our guests shall be honored with a marvelous banquet. What good is an exotic feast without an equally exotic aperitif? Luckily, I know just the person to ask. Make your way to Wineport and seek out Shamani Lomani, another former member of the company. All you have to do is give him this order slip, and he'll take care of the rest. Oh, And if you're wondering if this is merely a ploy to test your patience, I assure you, I do actually need that wine. And while you're there, give Shamani Lamani my regards. Sweet. Grime and blood. Ah, you reek of blood. An adventurer. Unless I am mistaken. What brings you to Wineport? An order. Let me guess. A request for the finest vintage I can muster. The paper smells of loam and perfume. Costa del Sol. And there is also the unmistakable odor of goblin cheese. Yes, Master Gurgeru would not settle for anything less than the best. Dirsterwites and his crew must be quite busy preparing an exotic feast, hence his decision to rely on an adventurer. But perhaps you are confused. This display of deduction was not intended to impress you. When one loses his vision, he is forced to compensate in other ways. But you'll no interest in my affairs. You only wish to discuss the wine, I suspect. Life can be so delightfully unpredictable. I always had a passion for wine, but it wasn't until I was forced to retire that I could pursue it as more than a mere hobby. It wouldn't have been possible if not for the savings I had amassed during my time as a mercenary. Of course, say what you will about the nature of that work, none can deny that it pays well. But you grow impatient, and Whiskat must have his wine. Herein lies the problem. Nothing in my possession is of such sufficient quality for this occasion. The best vintages in town are hoarded by Byragant, who owns and operates the largest winery in Vilbrand. Somehow I doubt he will be receptive to your request, but given these circumstances, he must needs beg his assistance. We must beg his assistance.
What rank amateur bottled this wine? The impurities have rendered it nigh undrinkable. Dismissal is too good for the man responsible. He should be made to drink every drop of this polluted swill. What is it? I'm in the middle of an important discussion, and I do not care for interruptions. That neophyte Vinter bid you speak with me, huh? Neither you nor your friend has the palate to appreciate the subtle qualities of my private stock. I would sooner serve you Gubu urine than sell you my worst vintage. Begone from my sight. Splendid gentleman. I take it he said no. Really, in those words? Well, I cannot say that I'm surprised. While there's no denying his passion and skill, the wine baron of Limselmans is not a man known for his tact. Very well, we shall take an alternative approach. I think that's actually where we're going to take it off right there. When we come back, we will finish this little wine saga here and see what our little blind Lalafan has in store for our wine man. As always, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one.